undisputed heavyweight world championship of the world.
All these thoughts and the pain attached to them. Sometimes I wonder why this is happening. It's like nothing I can do would distract me.
It's a much more exciting sport than any of the other combat sports that are out there right now. And that's why it's here, and that's why it's the fastest growing sport in the world.
Hey, you better support us or I'll kill you.
We're with Bill Goldberg. Okay, this is the World Alliance of Mixed Martial Arts. Tell our audience about this program.
Well, you know, first of all, I was approached by a very upstanding gentleman named Fred Levin and Kay Stevenson and Dave Szady to be a part of something that's groundbreaking. I'm a huge fan of mixed martial arts, have been for a long time, and now I'm a current commentator for Showtime and Pro Elite and Elite XC. And a lot of these guys are very good friends of mine. And what I would like to see as a fan, truthfully, more so than anything out there, is the best fighting the best. And under our current system, that's not possible unless they are both under the same promotion. We want to increase the integrity of the sport, unified rule system. We want to open up the eyes of the public, therefore getting it passed in legislation in states that don't allow it as of right now, I think over 20 states. And, you know, we just want to open people's eyes as to the opportunity that mixed martial arts has. Unlike boxing, we want to become a unified body that can honestly point their finger to a ranking system that's considered by the world to be the ranking system, to where number one can fight number two. At the end of the day, that's all fans want to see, the best fighting the best.
And what will that entail?
Well, I think our biggest obstacle is the different promotions. There's no question about it, whether it be the UFC, whether it be Elite XC, whether it be you know, Bodog Fights.
What about the IFL?
Whether it be the IFL, you know, we really do need everybody to jump on board. Now, there's no question about it. As a participant, as a entity, a fighter is going to want to fight the best. Under a current promotion, that might not be to the best interest of the promoter. But at the end of the day, hopefully the public speaks its mind. Hopefully the fighters speak their mind, and hopefully, you know, we win out. And a win for us is a win for everybody. We're not a competitor to anyone.
Okay. And how does it look? Does everybody seem to be on the same page right now, or does it look like it could be a long fight?
Well, there's no question it's going to be a long fight. We're trying to do something that nobody's ever attempted before. We have a very, very big task in front of us, a very big hill to climb, but with the integrity of the group, I say that we can accomplish just about anything. You can never really understand and or predict what a promoter is going to do. I've dealt with promoters mainly my entire life, a la Vince McMahon. You never know what's going to happen, but we hope for the best. We've assembled, you know, the team that we have here today. We've assembled a team with the utmost integrity, with the best intentions, and with the vision to get something accomplished, like I said, that nobody's been able to do before. And at the end of the day, number one can fight number two.
I coach the Quad City team and also train fighters that fight in a lot of different organizations also. But I am an employee of the IFL also.
Okay, and what do you think about this World Alliance of Martial Arts and the unification?
I think WAMMA is very important. It has to happen. It gives the athletes that chance. When there's an athlete from another organization that's ranked number one in the world and that the other athlete is ranked second in the world, they'll never get a chance to fight unless this sort of thing happens. It's great for the fans. It's great for the athletes to get those mega fights, to get paid, you know, the way they deserve to be paid, and it's great for the organizations to do co-promotions.
Okay, and you had a great fight career. Any memorable fights you'd like to share with the audience?
You know, to be honest with you, I mean, I had a lot of fun over the years. Winning a world title was obviously a great accomplishment for the sport, but I've enjoyed a lot more coaching guys to win world titles. That's really what it's all about in the end, is trying to help kids accomplish their goals and move on, and hopefully those ripples in the water that you create are positive ones, and those kids will go out and do the same for others.
You know, one other question, how much would the IFL need to change? Because they're teams, aren't they? That teams that go against each other to get into this World Alliance of Martial Arts. What would need to change? The rules or the game? Or?
Well, they just came out with a press release where things are changing with the IFL, and they will go to more of that type of format to where they can build those super fights up and have the individual world champions, which on December 29th at the Mohegan Sun in Connecticut, the championships of the Grand Prix will be held, and the individual world champions will be crowned from 145 on up to heavyweight.
Anything else you'd like to say?
Just tell the fans thank you for all the support, and we love you.
We're with Don Frye. First of all, I love your red, white, and blue.
Thanks. Yeah, my dad was, 25 years in the military, in the Air Force, so, I try and wear it every time I can.
Oh, okay. Hey.
Spent 7 years in the fire department, so.
What do you think about this unification, and what will it take to have it happen?
Oh, I think it's great. We need it. The industry is kind of like the bastard child of the sports world, and, this will help legitimize the sport.
Who are you with now?
I fight over in Japan still. I've been fighting over there for a decade now. And I fight for K1 and Pride, but Pride got bought out by the UFC, so back to K1.
And how's it different over there than here in the States?
There's a variance from the rules. Over there you can use knees as opposed to here use elbows. And we do it in a ring over there as opposed to here it's done in a cage. So there's a slight variance, but pretty much it's all the same.
And how's the competition? Is it over there compared to here?
The competition over there is a lot better because it's worldwide. Here it's pretty much U.S. versus U.S. Over there you've got everybody from every other country in the world.
In what capacity are you with this today with the World Alliance of Mixed Martial Arts?
Oh, I'm the Asian or East Asian representative, so I'm going to represent WAMMA over there in the Far East.
Okay, anything else you'd like to say to your fans?
Hey, you better support us or I'll kill you.
You're from the FBI. How did you, first of all, come all the way from the FBI to the point that you're at now?
Well, it was interesting because when I was first approached with this concept from the folks that I knew, like Kay Stevenson and Fred Levin, it was kind of like, you've got to be kidding me. You want to do what? And but once I started thinking about it and what we could do and the type of leadership and integrity I could bring to this organization, the type of implementation of plans, the administration of it, and then what good we could do for the fans of the sport and the fighters in particular, it made a lot of sense to me. And I said, not only that, but I can have a lot of fun doing it. In addition to that, having the type of people who do know the sport much better than I ever will, having them as part of the team made it an easy decision.
What's the biggest obstacle? I mean, it sounds like a win-win to me, right. all ways around, but what is your greatest obstacle?
The biggest obstacle is getting the promoters on board to agree that their fighters can fight each other. And the number one obstacle, of course, will be dealing and cooperating with UFC and hoping that we present something to them that they recognize as to their advantage in the long run for the sport.
We're here today to announce that the face of MMA is going to change. We're going to now be able to see a unified, recognized sanctioning body, which is then going to be allow way for cross-promotion of MMA events, which are going to lead to an undisputed world champion, WAMMA-sponsored world champion in each recognized weight division. I think it's going to be the best thing for the fan base. It's going to be complementary to all the promotions, and most importantly, we're going to see the best fighters fight each other and allow the fans to see the fights that they want for an undisputed champion.
This is the best thing. This is the best thing to happen to the sport. It's inevitable. We saw the sport growing and getting as large as this. And without this organization, okay, this sport will sputter just as bad as boxing is done. What it does is that it brings uniformity in a lot of areas that are key to the sport. Rankings, for example, judging, refereeing, and above all, it brings value to the customer, the fan, and also the fighter. WAMMA, without question, is a great thing for the sport. We're going to be around. We're not going anywhere. We don't care how long it takes. We're going to be here.
Hey, you better support us or I'll kill you.